What's up, my dudes? I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. I'm gonna play some WoW. I wanted to see just how long it would take to level my new Void Elf. I have a Void Elf Warlock that I'm starting with a friend of mine, and we're gonna level together. So I just wanted to record some things, maybe talk about WoW while I'm doing it. I'll try not to bore you too much with a lot of the downtime, but I'd like to keep you guys updated on how long it takes to level a new character nowadays before Battle for Azeroth comes out. I don't know if I'll make it to 110 before BFA comes out, but we'll see how far I get. But yeah, I'm just here waiting for my friend to log in, and after that we'll get rolling. I have no idea what the rotation is for Affliction Warlocks, but I guess I'll start to learn it pretty soon. We'll see. I hear they're very powerful. I haven't played them at all since probably Wrath of the Lich King. Was a long time ago. Usually I've been playing Demon... what is it? Demonology or Destruction. Affliction just never appealed to me too much, but I thought I'd try it this time. And I'll be leveling with a friend, so it won't feel so sluggish at the start, I think. Gotta turn off the guild invite thing, probably. Where are you? Stormwind.
What news? Some will tell you that the light is the only power, the one weapon that can stop the enemy.
She went ahead.
But we see alternatives, many roads, many possibilities that are open to us.
There will be those who doubt you, who question your resolve, your ability to harness powers that have caused the downfall of weaker.
I've already equipped myself with heirlooms
Use the lessons
and already transmogrified as much as I could.
become a weapon for the Alliance, even as you skirt to the edge of darkness.
Sweet tabard.
Welcome, friend. I am King Pendulum. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. The Void Elves may be a recent addition to our ranks, but Illyria Windrunner is one of our greatest heroes. Under her tutelage,
Tutelage.
aid our cause. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. Though you walk among the shadows, you are a beacon of hope to us all.
Duskwood. Joining the Night Watch.
New doorways have opened to us.
What did you do? Level 90 rats? Come on, you guys. What is going on? Where am I going? Well, I don't know Stormwind. I've never played, well, I played Alliance, but I never leveled as one, so I'm very lost. I'm glad she's here to guide me along. There's an apple. I want the apple. Horde doesn't get apples. Okay, she looks a little lost too. Oh, is this the flight? Yep, there we go. The flight guy. Looks like we already got him. Darkshire Duskwood. This gives me some time to get my pet. Oh. Let's get Muffin. Report to Commander Eletha Evanlock at Darkshire and Duskwood. Okay. I don't know how much of me talking here I'm going to include, but we'll see. Oh. Oh. Is a void elf? Was a void elf originally a high elf or a blood elf? Can't remember. They even explained it. I've played WoW since I was in high school. More than 10 years now. I think I dropped it. I know I dropped it for quite a while. Seek out Clerk Daltrey at the town hall. Okay. Worgen in the woods. I like how they revamped everything. Gather some steaks. Gather some cakes. Where's the innkeeper? Oh, I just saw her. Where? No? Okay. Tell dire wolves. Collect a bundle of shredded letters from Brightwood Grove. What's over? What are you doing? Don't tell me I missed something. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Milk! Uh-oh, I don't have auto loot on. System... Nope. Interface. Auto loot.
Too far away.
What's this?
I need to target something first.
I don't think I took that trinket. Little stakes.
I'm out of range.
Yay, universal loot. A steak. Who are all these other people? It's quite a bit. Hey dudes, I'm gonna voice over a little bit for some of this leveling. I want to start off by saying that I apologize for not being very regular. Oh god, that's not what I mean. I apologize for not posting videos regularly this week. I only record videos on the weekends because my day job, it's a lot of hours. So I don't have time during the week to record or barely even edit. So on the weekends is the time that I use to play video games, record, edit, and try to get everything all uploaded to YouTube in time for the next week. I generally try to get more than what's required for one video per day, just so I'm ahead of it. But last weekend I just I couldn't. But yeah, hopefully this will suffice for the rest of the weekend when it gets uploaded. Anyway, enough about me and the videos and being a really terrible YouTuber. I'd like to talk a little bit about Battle for Azeroth. I'm pretty excited for it. There are some changes that I want to see soon, like the war mode, the PvP, world PvP changes. I like a lot of other people, started on a PvP server, and it was because their friends invited them to it, and I never really found the world PvP that enjoyable, and I've never played on a PvE server for very much, so most of my leveling experience in WoW has been not optimal, I should say. I've always wanted to play and level on a PvE server, but I never had the chance. However, with Battle for Azeroth, they're putting in the war mode, which completely, takes away all the PvP and PvE servers, except for, I think, on RP servers. I might be wrong on that one, but certain servers, I think, are still PvP forced, especially with how RP servers work, in that they're not phased as much as other servers. Where was I going? Yeah, anyway, I want to see this war mode in sooner than Battle for Azeroth is released, because I would like to be able to use it right now, because you'll probably see later some fun with very bored horde players in Duskwood. It's just not fun for me to get destroyed when I'm just trying to level, and I have a level 110 or max level, what have you, come in and just constantly kill you and all of your quest NPCs, so you can't get anything done. I don't enjoy that, and especially now that the only time I have to play is the only time I have to play is on the weekend, usually just Saturday. So, oh my god, I can't voice over when I'm talking in the game at the same time. That really throws me off. But yeah, I'd really like to see war mode in before Battle for Azeroth. I'm very excited about that. I'd like to be able to level my Void Elf in peace. And speaking about leveling my Void Elf, my friend here, Damana, she'll probably be joining me in voice chat next time. So she has a podcast with her friend Brandon that they talk about movies and films and things related. So she's a lot better at talking than I am. I'll put it that way. She's very good speaking about nothing or everything at all. So it'll be very nice to have a little bit of banter back and forth with her while we play and record. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Back to Battle for Azeroth, though. Another thing that catches my attention with Battle for Azeroth is the class changes and the overall game changes, like the changes to the global cooldown. So I'll have a lot less oh shit buttons. My main is a paladin, and I'm very, very paladin through and through, and I'm very adept at using my many emergency buttons, like my bubble, my lay on hands, my sacrifice. Is that aura of sacrifice? Whatever it is, all those. I have a lot of buttons that I use in emergencies, and they're off the global cooldown right now. And all of them except, I think, Lay on Hands is now going on the global cooldown. And that'll change a lot, I think. Like if someone's just getting destroyed, I usually play a healer, so if someone's just getting destroyed, I may or may not be able to save them as fast. Lay on Hands will help out. At least they left me that one. But I fear like I had very good reflexes. I've saved a lot of raids, I think, with my very good reflexes and saving a tank or saving some other healers and essential DPS. I'm a little afraid. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm sure I'll make do and get used to it, and it'll turn out to be an okay thing. But it'll be interesting to get used to. It'll be a little bit different. God, high level things just running by me freaks me out every time. But yeah, that I'm not quite looking forward to having to adjust so much for that global cooldown change. I'm sure I'll make it though. Another thing I want to talk about is the stat squish. Now, I've been around for a few stat squishes. Usually, you get set back to the patch before you, or something close to like that. This one, however, seems to be setting us pretty far back numbers-wise. I know the gameplay and all that doesn't really change. They're just, decreasing numbers to help their calculations not to have such huge numbers and things to deal with, on the server side and client-to-server type communications. Dealing with billions and trillions of billions and trillions, it becomes an issue when you're exceeding floating point values or whatever terminology you might want to use. It becomes an issue. You don't want to overflow and fill it out too much, and I guess you don't want to do a workaround, or it just becomes extraneous and a lot to deal with or to look at. But I like big numbers. I like seeing that I have 5 million, 6 million in health. That's really cool to me. That's one of the things that I really like about being this far into the game and playing it for this many years and going through this many expansions. I those big numbers make me feel like I'm a god. I'm one of the best warriors Azeroth or the universe has seen. It's pretty cool to me. And you know, you'll have billions of HP and you're better than the raid bosses that you beat last expansion. You know, it's pretty cool. I think post expansion this time I'm going to be going from like 5 million health down to like 15,000 or something like that. It's a big change, big difference, huge difference. That's you know, that's cutting it down. But it is what it is. It doesn't bother me that much. It's just something I want to talk about and point out and say, hey, I don't feel as cool right now. But I'm sure I'll feel pretty cool a year in, and I got like, you know, 100,000 HP, and forget about my 5 million that I had when I was playing Legion, when I was destroying you know, the last raid bosses. I always forget their names. I can't remember names. I can never remember names. But hell yeah, that's a good one. I mean, that's the first one came to mind. I killed her a few times. That was pretty good. Do you really even kill her? I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, Stat Squish. I don't have a good opinion about it. It's okay. It could have been less. Oh yeah, they're also squishing the item level numbers, so I'm not gonna be item level 2000 at the end of next patch or next expansion. That's weird. I don't remember them ever squishing the item levels. However, they never really talked about or displayed item levels. You'd have to get mods up through, like, I don't know, before Cataclysm. I never played Cataclysm. I don't know if they started showing item levels then or not. But yeah, I don't remember them ever squishing item levels. You go down to what, item level 100, they're like taking it down by a factor of 10 or something like that. It's pretty big. But it is what it is. I'll be happy with my high item level thing again. That's not major. It's just interesting and feels a little weird. I like this dark ambient music. I always like ambient and synth music. I think there's a good atmosphere to Duskwood right now. Another thing I want to talk about is Holy Paladins, their weapons. It's looking like we're Sword and Board or Mason Board again, and I don't see anything showing me that I'm gonna be able to have a two-hand again, which, mind you, I just did a whole expansion with a two-hander, the Silver Hand, so I have this Silver Hand, I have the appearance for it, now that, you know, I graduated into Battle for Azeroth, but I have no weapons that I can place that appearance on. Why? I don't understand that at all. I'm very upset. That's not cool. I mean, everyone else, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be very wrong, but everyone else can use their artifact appearance throughout Battle for Azeroth. You have it available. You're going to use your normal weapons that you always did, but Holy Paladins are not going to have two-handed weapons for, you know, intellect anymore? What? How am I ever going to use my appearances? I want to keep using the Silver Hand. If I don't have any two-handed maces, two-handed swords that have intellect on them, I can't use my fucking Silver Hand anymore. I don't... that's a huge oversight, or something they need to work on. I am extremely upset about that. If they don't show that they're giving more options to Holy Paladins, weapon-wise, I am going to be very upset throughout the expansion. That's ridiculous. I just don't understand. Why would you narrow me down again, mind you? I mean, it's cool to be able to use shields again as a paladin, but throughout Legion, I didn't need it. I had the 30% armor increase with the silver hand. I had, you know, the health increase throughout my passive spells, or not, yeah, spells. It's just, I was tanky as a healer already. It was awesome. I loved it. I was probably, you know, the most fun I've had playing WoW as Holy Paladin. You know, I could do pretty much anything. I couldn't tank a boss for very long, but I could tank a bunch of mobs. I could do some really good bursty DPS, and I could heal a raid. It was cool stuff. It very much hurts me that it doesn't seem like I'll be able to use my appearances that I work so hard to get. Appearances are a big part of WoW nowadays, and I want to be able to use what I've done. I want to be able to use the things that I've used, that I like to use. I mean, it is what it is. I'm upset, very upset about it. It could be a better situation. I think that's probably the worst. This is probably the worst thing I'm going to say, but that's most likely the biggest thing that I'm upset about Battlefield Azeroth. However, that may be just that they haven't shown any int two-handers that a Holy Paladin can wield yet. Maybe just, you know, it's too early. But what I can see is I'm upset. It's terrible. I'm not happy. But okay, let's actually talk about the Paladin, the Holy Paladin spec, the class spec changes. The first thing that really catches my eye is that Avenging Crusader, the Avenging Wrath talent that you could get that replaced Avenging Wrath and made it more offensive. The one that you could get for your PvP talents is now in your normal talents. You had to choose between Sanctified Wrath and it, of course, but now you can use Avenging Crusader anytime you want. And that's really cool because the way I like to play my Holy Paladin is I like to DPS a lot. I don't ever want to have to change to Retribution just to, you know, have to DPS down some quest mob or help assist in DPSing down ads during dungeon or raid. I very much enjoy that flexibility as a Holy Paladin. So that is really awesome, and I think it'll give me the chance to more or less be like a Jesus Christ, sorry. I don't know how that came out. Anyway, more or less be like a disciplined priest now, because they're, you know, offensive attacking stuff. So now I can be that too and have armor and smash people in the face. and you can get all the, damaging talents now. Crusader's Might that reduces the cooldown of Holy Shock and Light of Dawn. Holy Prism, that you shoot the beam of attack into either your buddies or your enemies, and it does the opposite to the other. It attacks your enemy and heals your buddies. Heals your buddy, attacks your enemies. It's really cool. And then you can, put Divine Purpose on it that makes Holy Shock and Light of Dawn 20% chance not to trigger the cooldown. You could pretty much offensive healing paladin for probably a lot of content, and that sounds like a lot of fun to me. And I want to go try that out kind of right now, and I might do that. But there's a lot of the interesting things that I've seen so far with the beta and all the documentation that has come out from it, and playing it a little bit myself. I don't have my own account, sadly, but there's some cool stuff coming, at least for me. I have a very narrow window of the things that I know about. I'm playing this Warlock here at my Void Elf. I might play it a lot this coming expansion, because I kind of want to play Alliance now. At least a little bit, because Kulturas, and I think that's how you pronounce it, all the Alliance zones, I like it a lot more. I like the art style and the themes of all that. What era? Like 1800s. I think it's 1800s, 1700s England stuff. That's really cool to me. Way cooler than Aztec, Mayan, jungle themes. That stuff doesn't appeal to me as much. I'd rather be doing really cool swashbuckler type, the Black Plague things. That sounds like a lot more fun to me. And the armors. There I am. I'm getting ganked by the board horde players, and it's just no fun. You gotta sit around and watch them do their thing, and they kill your quest NPCs, and you just can't do anything. You try to escape, and you probably get killed as you do it. And like I said, this is the worst part of WoW. It really is, and I'm glad they're getting rid of it, more or less. I think with the war mode, you only see people within so many levels of you, so you're not getting ganked all the time by people that are literally 100 levels higher than you. But I digress. The Battle for Azeroth stuff looks pretty cool so far. I'll be playing a lot Alliance, but I still main a Holy Paladin. I'm gonna definitely get that girl, all the way up, and most likely stick with it. But I do want to play around with this Warlock. I do have another Warlock. I just want to start one with a Void Elf, because I want to be a Void Elf on Alliance. If I'm going to play Alliance, I'm either going to be a Void Elf now or a Draenei. Not many other of the races of Alliance appeal to me. Humans are kind of boring. And then gnomes don't have good transmogs that I like. I like the revealing, less clothes, more fun transmogs. Just, you know, I like blood elves. I like void elves. I like elves. They're what I like. But anyway, we're going into the Red Rock mountains here. Red Ridge Mountains. I've never. These places I've never quested in. Duskwood, Red Ridge Mountains. A lot of these Alliance only places I was never able to quest in. I've always wanted to, and I'm glad I finally sat down and started leveling an Alliance character in these places. And hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of these zones that I've never leveled in. Either way, I'll be doing it as Alliance, and I've never leveled as Alliance. My only other Alliance character is my Draenei Priest. I think I have another one, but with my Draenei Priest, I used my level boost to 100 when Legion came out. Or, no. I think I used my level boost to 90 on that one. One of the two. I know I used a level boost and I skipped almost everything. I feel fine about that. I don't regret that at all. But I do feel like I missed out on leveling as Alliance for all these years. I've been playing WoW since high school, and it's like 10 years later. Well, more than. I think I started playing during high school, not after. But anyway, hope you guys stick through the rest of this. I don't have much more else to say. Getting close to the end, I think I do talk about a little bit more about closing up this episode. So listen for that. I'll see you guys. I don't want to close it yet because I still got to close it, at the end of the show. But yeah, I'll leave it to me. I'll leave and take it away, Kevin, please. Yeah, I'll leave it to me later when I finish off this segment. I do go through 10 levels and make it to level 30. Yeah, so enjoy. Well, okay. That was 10 levels in about 2.5 hours. Not bad.
Well met.
Let's see. Getting rid of my... Yeah, what I got is better. That's dumb.
Be careful.
Oops, not that one.
Well met. See you around.
Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Get my warlock horns. Oh, I can do that. I can do either. Really need a belt for that one.
salutation to all friends of the Grummels.
There. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I might do more of this as I level along. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah. See you guys next time. Bye.